Hello English learners and welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
And I'm Erica. How are you today, Marco?
I'm doing great. Today we have a really useful topic. We're going to learn how to tell the time in English.
Oh, this is such an important skill. You need it every day, for meetings, for making plans, for catching a bus.
Exactly. And we're also going to learn about time zones and how to talk about time in different places around the world.
This is so useful for everyday English.
All right, let's listen to the dialogue. It's going to be a bit fast.
But don't worry, in about 15 minutes you'll understand everything.
Let's listen.
Hey Kate, what's the time? I need to set up the conference call.
It's 2:15 in the afternoon here in London.
Okay, and what's the time in Buenos Aires right now?
Well, it's 5 hours behind us, so it's 9:15 in the morning there.
Right, and what time is it in Tokyo?
It's 10:30 p.m. in Tokyo. That's late in the evening.
Oh, that's a problem. What about tomorrow morning? We could do the call at 9 o'clock a.m. London time.
Let me think. At 9 a.m. in London, it's 5 a.m. in Buenos Aires. That's too early, 5 o'clock in the morning.
You're right. What about 20 past 12? So 12:20 p.m. our time?
Okay, so that's 20 past 8 in the morning in Buenos Aires, and 9:15 in the evening in Tokyo. Actually, it's 20 past 9 p.m. in Tokyo.
That works. Every location is okay with that time. Let's do it at 20 past 12.
Great. I'll send the details to everyone. Conference call tomorrow at 20 past 12 p.m.
Perfect. Thanks, Kate. It's 5 to 3 now. I need to run to my next meeting.
No problem, Tom. See you tomorrow. Well, that was interesting. Tom and Kate are trying to find a good time for a conference call.
Yeah, it's not easy when people are in different locations around the world. You really need to know how to tell the time.
There were so many useful time phrases in that dialogue. Let's look at some really useful words and phrases.
Our first phrase is, o'clock.
O'clock. O'clock. O'clock.
O'clock.
So this means the exact hour. For example, 3 o'clock means exactly 3 o'clock.
Exactly. We use o'clock only for the exact hour, not for 3:15 or 3:30. Let's hear some examples.
It's 9 o'clock. Time for bed. My meeting starts at 2 o'clock. The shop opens at 10 o'clock in the morning.
So remember, o'clock means the exact hour. Our next phrase is, half past.
Half past.
Half past.
Half past.
Half past.
So this means 30 minutes after the hour. 4:30 means 4:30.
Right, let's hear some examples.
I usually have lunch at 12:30. The movie starts at 7:30. It's 10:30 in the morning in Tokyo.
So remember, half past means 30 minutes after the hour. Our next phrase is, a quarter past.
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 This means 15 minutes after the hour. 2:15 means 2:15.
Let's hear some examples.
It's 9:15. The class is starting. I wake up at 6:15 every morning. The bus comes at 3:15 in the afternoon.
So remember, a quarter past means 15 minutes after the hour. Our next phrase is, a quarter to.
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 This means 15 minutes before the next hour. 5:45 means 5:45.
This one is a little tricky. 5:45 is not 6:15. It's 5:45, 15 minutes before 6. Let's hear some examples.
It's 7:45. We need to hurry. I finish work at 4:45 every day. The train leaves at 8:45 in the evening.
So remember, a quarter to means 15 minutes before the next hour. Our next phrase is 20 past.
20 past.
20 past.
20 past.
20 past.
This means 20 minutes after the hour. 20 past 1 means 1:20.
In the dialogue, Tom said, 20 past 12. Let's hear more examples.
It's 20 past 3. Let's go for a walk. The meeting started at 20 past 10. I called her at 20 past 7 in the morning.
So remember, 20 past means 20 minutes after the hour. Our next phrase is 5-2.
5-2.
5-2.
5-2.
5-2.
This means 5 minutes before the next hour. 5 to 8 means 7:55.
In the dialogue, Tom said, it's 5-3. That means 2:55. Let's hear more examples.
It's 5 to 12. Lunchtime soon. I got home at 5 to 11 last night. The shop closes at 5 to 6. We need to hurry.
So remember, 5 to means 5 minutes before the next hour. Our next word is a.m.
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 A.M. means in the morning, from midnight to noon.
We use a.m. to be clear about morning times. Let's hear some examples.
I wake up at 7 a.m. every day. The flight is at 6:30 a.m. It's 9:15 a.m. in Buenos Aires.
So remember, a.m. means in the morning, from midnight to noon. Our next word is p.m.
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 P.M. means in the afternoon or evening, from noon to midnight.
Let's hear some examples.
The meeting is at 2:30 p.m. I usually have dinner at 7 p.m. It's 9:15 p.m. in Tokyo right now.
So remember, p.m. means in the afternoon or evening. Our next phrase is, in the morning.
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 This means between midnight and noon. You can say, at 7 in the morning, instead of, at 7 a.m. Both are correct.
Let's hear some examples.
I go running at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's 8:15 in the morning in Buenos Aires. She called me at 3 in the morning. I was sleeping.
So remember, in the morning means between midnight and noon. Our next phrase is, in the afternoon.
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 This means between noon and about 6 p.m.
Let's hear some examples.
I have English class at 2 in the afternoon. It's 3:30 in the afternoon here in London. We usually go for coffee at 4 in the afternoon.
So remember, in the afternoon means between noon and about 6 p.m. Our next phrase is, in the evening.
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 This means between about 6 p.m. and midnight.
Let's hear some examples.
I watch TV at 8 o'clock in the evening. It's 9:30 in the evening in Tokyo. We usually have dinner at 7 in the evening.
So remember, in the evening means between about 6 p.m. and midnight. Our next word is, conference call.
Conference call.
Conference call.
Conference call.
Conference call.
A conference call is a phone call with 3 or more people in different places.
You know, these are super common at work now. Let's hear some examples.
We have a conference call at 3 o'clock with the Tokyo team. Can you join the conference call at 10:30? The conference call was at 5 a.m. because of the time difference.
So remember, a conference call is a phone call with 3 or more people in different places. Our last word is location.
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 A location is the place where someone is.
Let's hear some examples.
What's your location? Are you in London or Odessa? Everyone on the call is in a different location. The time depends on your location.
So remember, location means the place where someone is. Now let's look at how to put these words together.
In the dialogue we heard, it's 2:15. And also, it's 10:30.
This is a really useful pattern. When someone asks you the time, you answer with, it's plus the time. Easy.
It's 6:15. It's 2:30. It's 8:45. It's 5:12.
We also heard, it's 2:15 in the afternoon.
When you want to be clear about morning, afternoon, or evening, just add it after the time. It's plus the time, plus, in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. It's 9:45 in the evening.
And we heard, it's 12:20 p.m.
Instead of, in the morning, or, in the afternoon, you can also use, a.m., or, p.m. Both ways are correct.
It's 4:20 p.m. It's 6:15 a.m. It's 9:30 p.m. in Tokyo.
Tom asked Kate, what's the time in Buenos Aires?
This is how you ask about the time in another place. What's the time in, plus the place name?
What's the time in London? What's the time in New York right now? What's the time in Kyiv?
In the dialogue we also heard, at 9 o'clock and at 12:20.
This is important. When you talk about a specific time for something, you use at, not in, and not on. At, plus the time.
I wake up at 6:15. My lesson is at 2 o'clock. I go to bed at 11:30.
Now, here's something really useful. There are 2 ways to say the time in English.
Right, you can say 4:30 as 4:30, that's the digital way. Or you can say 4:30, that's the traditional way. Both are correct.
It's 4:30, or, it's 4:30. It's 11:45, or, it's 11:45. It's 1:20, or, it's 1:20.
And let's talk about past versus to.
Okay, this is a simple rule. Use past for the first 30 minutes, so from 1 minute past to half past. And use to for the last 30 minutes, counting down to the next hour.
So, 1:20 is 1:20. But 20 to 2 is 1:40. You're counting down to 2 o'clock.
It's 3:10, that's 3:10. It's 20 to 4, that's 3:40. It's 9:05, that's 9:05.
One more important thing, the preposition, at, with time.
Yes, always say, at 6 o'clock, not, in 6 o'clock, and not, on 6 o'clock. With time, it's always, at.
I start work at 9 o'clock. The movie is at 8:30. Let's meet at 6:45.
All right, Let's listen to the dialogue again, but this time a little slower.
Hey Kate, what's the time? I need to set up the conference call.
It's a 2:15 in the afternoon here in London.
Okay, and what's the time in Buenos Aires right now?
Well, it's 5 hours behind us, so it's a 9:15 in the morning there.
Right, and what time is it in Tokyo?
It's 10:30 p.m. in Tokyo. That's late in the evening.
Oh, that's a problem. What about tomorrow morning? We could do the call at 9 o'clock a.m. London time.
Let me think. At 9 a.m. in London, it's 5 a.m. in Buenos Aires. That's too early, 5 o'clock in the morning.
You're right. What about 20 past 12? So 12:20 p.m. our time?
Okay, so that's 8 in the morning in Buenos Aires, and 8:45 in the evening in Tokyo. Actually, it's 9 p.m. in Tokyo.
That works. Every location is okay with that time. Let's do it at 20 past 12.
Great. I'll send the details to everyone. Conference call tomorrow at 12 p.m.
Perfect. Thanks, Kate. It's 5 to 3 now. I need to run to my next meeting.
No problem, Tom. See you tomorrow.
Now it's time for Fluency Builder.
We're going to help you sound more natural.
In the dialogue we heard, what's the time?
This is such a natural way to ask for the time.
Some students say, can you tell me what hour it is? That's too formal. What's the time? Sounds much more natural.
What's the time? I don't want to be late.
You can also say, what time is it? That means exactly the same thing.
We also heard, what time is it?
This is another really natural way to ask for the time.
What's the time? And, what time is it? Are both very common. Use either one.
Excuse me, what time is it?
A nice polite version is, excuse me, do you have the time?
Tom also asked, what time is it there?
This is perfect when you're talking to someone in a different place and you want to know their local time.
Some students say, what is the time at your place? That's okay, but, what time is it there? Is shorter and much more natural.
Hey, what time is it there? Is it too late to call?
And Kate said, what's the time in Buenos Aires?
Use this when you want to know the time in a specific city or country.
You don't need to say, what is the current time in Buenos Aires right now? Just say, what's the time in Buenos Aires? Short and natural.
What's the time in New York? I want to call my friend.
When telling the time, Kate said, it's 2:15 in the afternoon.
Adding, in the morning, in the afternoon, or, in the evening, makes it very clear.
Some students just say the number, it's 2:15. That's fine, but adding, in the afternoon, is very helpful, especially when talking about different time zones.
It's 6:15 in the morning in Dallas.
Kate also said, it's 10:30 p.m. in Tokyo.
10:30 is very common in British English. You'll hear it all the time.
You can also say, 10:30, the digital way. Both are perfectly natural.
Let's meet at 2:30 in the afternoon.
We also heard, it's 5:45 in the evening.
Remember, 5:45 means 5:45, 15 minutes before 6.
Some students find a quarter to confusing. If you prefer, you can always say 5:45. But try to learn a quarter to, it's very common.
It's 8:45 in the evening in Tokyo.
And finally, it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
This is a very natural way to say the exact hour with the time of day.
You can also say, it's 3 a.m. Same meaning, just shorter.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning in Buenos Aires. That's too early to call.
You know, Erica, this topic reminds me of my old job.
I used to have conference calls with people in different time zones.
Oh really? Tell me more.
Well, I had a colleague in Tokyo and another one in New York. And we had a weekly conference call every Tuesday. The problem was finding a good time. When it was 9 o'clock in the morning in New York, it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon in London, but it was already 11 o'clock in the evening in Tokyo.
That's so late. What did you do?
We moved the call to 8 a.m. London time. So it was 3 a.m. in New York. No, wait. It was 3 in the morning in New York? No, 8 a.m. minus 5 hours, it was. Actually, it was still complicated. We just kept changing the time.
Ha, that's so funny. For me, time zones are important too because my family lives in a different country. My parents are 7 hours behind me. So when I call them at 8 in the evening, it's only 1 in the afternoon for them.
That's a big difference. Do you ever get the time wrong?
Oh yes. One time I called my mom at what I thought was a good time, but it was 5 o'clock in the morning for her. She was not happy.
Oh no, I bet she wasn't. What time do you usually wake up, by the way?
I wake up at 7:15 in the morning. And you?
I wake up at 6:30. I like to start the day early. And I usually go to bed at 10:45 in the evening.
Me too, I go to bed at about 11 o'clock. Okay, so what about our listeners? What time do you wake up? And what time do you go to bed? Try to say it in English.
All right, let's listen to the dialogue one more time. This time, see how much you understand.
Hey Kate, what's the time? I need to set up the conference call.
It's 2:15 in the afternoon here in London.
Okay, and what's the time in Buenos Aires right now?
Well, it's 5 hours behind us, so it's 9:15 in the morning there.
Right, and what time is it in Tokyo?
It's 10:30 p.m. in Tokyo. That's late in the evening.
Oh, that's a problem. What about tomorrow morning? We could do the call at 9 o'clock a.m. London time.
Let me think. At 9 a.m. in London, it's 5 a.m. in Buenos Aires. That's too early, 5 o'clock in the morning.
You're right. What about 20 past 12? So 12:20 p.m. our time?
Okay, so that's 20 past 8 in the morning in Buenos Aires, and 9:15 in the evening in Tokyo. Actually, it's 20 past 9 p.m. in Tokyo.
That works. Every location is okay with that time. Let's do it at 20 past 12.
Great. I'll send the details to everyone. Conference call tomorrow at 20 past 12 p.m.
Perfect. Thanks, Kate. It's 5 to 3 now. I need to run to my next meeting.
No problem, Tom. See you tomorrow. Great job everyone. You learned so much today.
Now you know how to ask for the time and how to tell the time in English, including in different time zones.
Remember to practice these phrases in your daily life. Try looking at the clock and saying the time in English.
That's a great tip. Every time you look at a clock, say the time in English. You'll get really good really fast.
Now it's time for the audio review.
The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the word. The exact hour. For example, 3 o'clock. O'clock. 30 minutes after the hour. For example, 4:30. Half past. 15 minutes after the hour. For example, 2:15. A quarter past. 15 minutes before the next hour. For example, 5:45. A quarter to. In the morning, from midnight to noon. A.M. In the afternoon or evening, from noon to midnight. P.M. A common way to ask someone for the current time. What's the time? Another way to ask for the current time. What time is it? Between midnight and noon. In the morning. Between about 6 p.m. and midnight. In the evening. Now say the word and hear it in a sentence. O'clock.
It's 9 o'clock. Time for the meeting.
Half past.
I have lunch at 12:30 every day.
A quarter past.
The bus leaves at 8:15.
A quarter to.
I finish work at 5:45.
A.M.
My alarm goes off at 7 a.m.
P.M.
The restaurant closes at 10 p.m.
What's the time?
What's the time? I think we're late.
What time is it?
What time is it? The show starts soon.
In the morning.
I go running at 6 o'clock in the morning.
In the evening.
We usually have dinner at 7 in the evening.
That's all for today. Thanks for listening to English Pod.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye everyone.